Video man live stop.
What?
Shush. Hey everyone, welcome. Much love to you and everybody that is new here and everybody that is going to be rolling in. So got some company in the living room, so excuse any background noise. There we go. The lighting's not right in this room, but I'm trying to be around the kids more as I work. Chat up there. Much love, putting love out there. It is much needed for sure, that love. So I've been having an interesting old time in that coming to a lot of realizations in the video. Realizations of, and you know me, anybody who's followed me anytime. Hey Thomas, much love to you. At all, I always try and find the lesson and the good out of any situation. Love to you, Thomas. But then I still take note of what needs to be taken note of, and the negativity is rife. And I've come to the realization, a difficult one at that, because you'll have recognized I've been so busy, yes, building business things, and you'll be excited to see the Etsy store and the website things going up there. Hey, big brother, I'm just saying it's been a tough old time, big storm here, lots of work left for me to do after that. But lessons being learned, big bro, much love to you, around the fact that a lot of this time has been taken up, given necessary guidance where needed, and that has given me friendships and clients that I would never ever want to not meet or work with or help at all. So this does not apply to you if you're listening. That absolutely, you're the opposite. You're the beauty of what has been going on right now. But the negativity is that coming to the recognition that I have been running around, standing up for the right reasons, for people who need to be stood up for, draining myself and protecting people, and it ends up actually a whole circle of people that really should just be left to themselves, because it's ended up that you're protecting them just from each other, and to be quite frank, they deserve each other. And so thinking about intellectual property theft, that is rife right now. That is something that has been going on for me, and something that I'm sure is going on for quite a few other of you. Big Al, I'm speaking to you too, my brother. And that energy, crawl under there and get me that card, baby. This one here. That energy is rife, and it's this realization of, yeah, there's a lot of people that are talking the talk to be the light and the namaste and love and light, when actually they are as desperate and as much in the matrix as they ever were, just on a different side of the fence. And yes, this is a bit of a rant, but it means I've missed out on the people I love, the people that come here. Big brother, big elder Barry says, behave, Theo. He'll be saying hey to you, well, he just can't see you. So the thing is that, you know, this is a bit of a rant, but this is my space where actually I've missed all of you guys so much, running around after these fools, and they are fools. And if they think they can teach me a thing or two, they don't know what they're playing with, and they don't know what their own energy will do to them when it's mirrored right back. Because I am sick and tired of these fools. And so no more running around. I'll help those who want to help themselves. I'll be there for that. And this is not taking me out of the equation. This is putting me as a lesson in the equation of, yet again, didn't listen to my energy levels, didn't listen to my fuel warning, didn't listen to the red flags. Well, believe you me, for those few that I'm speaking about, I see your red flags. They're freaking ugly. I think you're going to have some very harsh lessons to learn. And thank you for putting me through the mill enough to bring me back to myself, to look at my fuel tank, to know that I will stand up for me, my family, the people here who have stood by me and have genuine hearts. And that is it. That is that. Because you are done. Cut off, my friend. You don't know what you're playing with. So whatever you've been putting out there about me or speaking ill of, then you can mirror that right back to yourself. I don't put out curses. I don't play like that. I know magic too well for that with the boomerang effect. But I'm telling you now, I've got mirrors every angle of me. So whatever you project out at me, know it's coming right back at you, however many fold you deserve. And that is through your own karmic chains that you are building. Thank you very freaking much, and good night to those energies. You can fight amongst yourselves all you like, because you'll end up eating yourselves up. I hope you all taste nice to each other. Namaste. Hey, big sister. Much love. Thank you for listening to that rant. Excuse me for the cough. It's going to be cool. I've worked so hard. To be doing the business stuff behind the scenes. Big sister, you'll be proud of me. This big storm has taken out some communications, but we're back online and stuff now. So ring me like late on tonight, Susie. That would be fantastic. But that is my rant, and I'm sure a lot of you are experiencing these cutthroat, nasty, not of love, not of light energies. They're full of bullshit. They're neophytes that have just woken up, and they're all in it for themselves. Yeah, ask me, KK. Thank you. Let's get the sage out. So I've missed you all, and I'm sorry. I've had to take time out to build things that I know you're going to really like, and I've been working really hard on them, yes. But for the other side of things, I'm sorry that I've missed you all, here, because I really, really have, and thought I've been doing good things when actually I should have just left them to eat each other up from the start. And so I'm glad to be back. Negative neophyte energies teach me no freaking lessons. So let's go with this. KK, ask me anything you like, sweetness. I wish more people would ask me, because I'm not going to go around there. I've waited for months putting up with this, and I'm not going to go around there fighting my corner that he said, she said, they said, whatever. These people, they're challenged by their own inner wounds that they don't want to fix. But yeah, if people would ask me, I wish they would a lot of the time. Thank you so much. Thank you, KB. Much love to you. Thank you. It's going to be getting coloured again soon, professionally this time, not me ruining it. I met a lovely hairdresser called Kerry. Big up to her. I'm going to find out her business details and get that up there. I hope it's not buffering for, oh good, it's not buffering for Susie. KB, try refreshing, my love. Hey, Paul P, good love to you, big love to you. I've missed you all in this space, I have. So I've got some errands to run this evening, a beautiful reading booked in this evening, and so I'll get on with it. So the cards for today, the 3rd of December 2021, 5 of Swords. Wouldn't you believe it? Like, hey Gaia, much love to you too, my lovely. These energies. Whew, I'm done, sister and brother. So 5 of Swords, it is that in the shower moment, isn't it, where you see the daggers just come in. This is a fight that is not winning. No side is winning, no side is gaining, really, apart from the small slight orgasmic twinge that they might have at their little wins, but it's a never ending fight that is pointless. It's part of the distraction, and so there is much of this going on. all sides, and it is humanity that's doing it. Yes, the governments are putting out the bait, but a lot of humanity is taking the bait, and they want to fight. Yes, Paul. Yes, Gaia. They want to fight. Sorry, I don't know how to switch that damn thing off. They want to fight. They still feel so aware, feel so awake, but they're still trapped in this trauma bond, in this inability to release from reparations. They want reparations from everybody. They want payback instead of just starting anew, building anew, saying all the right words, speaking with these words, these swords, but absolute bullshit. Codswallop. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they are really trapped now. And this, ironically, as predicted way back, as most of you know who've been with me, this is the thing. It's actually humanity doing inhumanity, in that this is the thing. And they're on this trumpeted thing that we're awake, we're aware. And actually, it's turned out to be that a lot of that aware side, not all, you know who I'm talking about, in numbers, are still trapped in more of a trauma bond than the side that's just doing as they're told. And so, no, there's no fixing it. So yeah, same with you, brother and sister. I am done. I'm just building business for people here, me, my family, bigging up other people's, and we'll just have to build that way, because there is no fixing them. Done. They can stay in the playpen and fight amongst each other. So we've got this Page of Swords in reverse. I need to sort out the lighting in this room, sorry. Very narcissistic messages going backwards and forwards, backwards. Now this does relate to me, backwards and forwards, the truth not being told and getting more and more convoluted, more and more distorted. Now this is actually, again, rife today in that, be careful of how this seeps into your individual life, and be ready to be like on the bottom of the deck here, the Queen of Cups, intuitive and in flow, to pick up on the red flags and not sit back. Because at first I've been taking the tact of sitting back and allowing the rope to be built by their own hands. And that's not that I'm not doing that, but at the same time, still sort of try to, just try and infuse love into that situation and infuse all of this stuff. Well, no, the shadow Jenny needs to come out and play and say, no, fuck you. Done. And I don't need proof. I've got enough proof in that I predicted all this coming down, so I can predict your actions, my friend. That's the stance I would love people to take today if they're affected by these energies, because they're not nice. And a lot of it is done with a painted on smile. Now, the next card, we've got the Five of Swords, Page of Swords in reverse, Five of Wands as the last card here. And so the Five of Wands speaks of combative language, she says, fire, but it's passion, but it's like false passion. It's like a candle against a fire stick. It's like a bonfire against a forest fire. It's a nothing. It's a just back and forth, never progressing, because the 10 and the 10 here would at least be a progression to an end of a cycle. But these people that are so narcissistic, self-absorbed here, that are loving and encouraged by and addicted to passing on distorted, convoluted messages, lies, then basically they're mirroring the very thing they say they're fighting against, whether that be the government or whether that be in their own individual life. And so here we see that this never comes to an end, because look, we have this energy in the middle, always fueling it, always keeping it going, just blowing on these ones just enough to keep them ignited. and just breathe in enough life into these words here, just enough to keep the daggers sharp, to keep the words sharp. And so that would be the energies of today. So that would be an interesting thing for you to, okay, so if you're being affected by this, what would Spirit say to guide the actions? We've talked about the intuition of the divine feminine energy there, the Queen of Cups, and not having to rely on this so-called scientific written evidence of, you know, of before you act, before you feel brave enough to act on your intuition. And so this is where we have the, I've just clarified it there, and we've got the Ace, I will sort out this lighting, the Ace of Swords in reverse. And so this would speak of no clarity, no direct purpose, no real truth to the matter. It's distorted, it's not clarified. The crown is at the bottom here, the dagger is facing down, you know, it's not rising to the top. Now the Queen of Cups comes out again. So we've got two Queen of Cups, and we have the Six of Cups. And so remembering past deeds and being able to say, feel truthfully into the emotions of why am I still hanging around in this situation? Why am I still not acting upon my intuition? Why am I still being embroiled in this? Now, to be honest, it's so rife, it's hard to get away from. But personally, why am I still hooked into this? What do I need to release? And for some people, it will be past emotional friends or family ties with the Six of Cups. That is the difficulty, that a lot of this Page of Swords in reverse represents friends or family that you've been connected to from the past. So it can't get any clearer than that, really, to double up on that Queen of Swords. Let's see. Yeah, the eclipse. Oh, Gaia, Paul, you're so right. The eclipse is shaking up this energy, and it can feel so oppressive. And what did I say? Somebody in a reading yesterday going through similar stuff. Beautiful lady who did my hair, and then she's going to color my hair next week. Hey Brenda, much love to you. I'd said to her, you know, order out of chaos is not just their slogan. It is it's esoteric knowledge that, you know, in magic there is often needs to have this chaos to change up the frequency, to change up the molecules, to change up what is here in order to order them in a different way. And so a lot of people are feeling this chaotic energy. And it's like, the song I keep hearing is, for this eclipse coming up, is Another One Bites the Dust. And it is like that, dum, dum, dum. And it's every time I sing that song, Another One Bites the Dust. And it could be, if you can't see it for what it is, a little bit soul destroying, very disappointing. But actually it is about really getting rid of that debris. And if we want to, hey David, cheers to you, my love. If we really want to be getting into that level of building new for ourselves and those around us, that we're not afraid to see that. We're not afraid to really see the truth of that. And unfortunately, a lot of people will have that song sung to them from me in my head. I know that. So just mute that. Sorry, still coughing. So yeah, you say that too. Another one bites the dust. Exciting things though. And for those of you that are having the same energies with me with this intellectual property theft, hey Shannon, my lovely, with this, you know, you can say that out of the mouths of one of the people that did this, that it's a damn good idea, and that's why. And so Raven, my love, Ome Hona, I hope I say that right. So for tomorrow, let's see tomorrow. So we've got some foresight for tomorrow. Let's see for tomorrow. 3 Three of Swords energies. This eclipse is going to feel harsh for those that aren't ready to see what it's all about too, as in another one bites the dust. It's harsh. It's really harsh. I mean, this card, the Three of Swords here, is horrific. It's three swords in a heart. And so there is this energy that is really trying to affect the heart chakra. Now, ironically, as I said earlier on in the reading, most of this is coming from the humans around us, so-called humans around us. Yeah, the government's putting out the bait, but it's them that are taking the bait. It's them that are flying with that bait and using it for ill will. And so we've got this Three of Swords. Guess what? Dun, dun, dun. Five of Swords. Surprise, surprise. Hey, Keith, my love, I'll be seeing you later, hopefully. Get well. Everybody sending much love and get well. Love to thoughts to Keith. Is poorly in bed. And so, yeah, Five of Swords, this endless conflict. So what conflict have we got within going on with us that we allow these swords to penetrate our heart? That would be the question to be asking tomorrow. What kind of conflict do we still have with ourselves? Do we still have conflict with knowing that we deserve abundance? Do we still have some inner conflict with knowing that we are fully worthy? Do we still have some inner conflict of thinking that we are responsible for another being's lifetime here? And the answer would be no to that, for sure. But asking the right question is key to being able to release and transmute this kind of pain, this kind of energy. And so this would speak also to severe loss with this, because we've got another five. I mean, the eclipse energy couldn't get any clearer here as we're pulling out the cards. So the two fives at the first reading there for today, and the two fives here with Three of Swords here. Now, at least this Three of Swords isn't in the middle. So there is this opportunity with these energies, should you take it, to move out of this energy, to allow this to just carry on as it wants to outside of you, because you've got this invitation from the energies around you to exit left. And this Five of Pentacles would speak to leaving things behind, feeling cut out, feeling cut away. That doesn't necessarily have to mean you. I think for the most part, for those who are listening here, it would be the people that you are cutting away from feeling this way. And so centered within, center yourself off to your own space, you silly thing. It's not the day today. And so this would be the Five of Pentacles, also this lack mentality. And a lot of this intellectual property theft, idea theft, because these are swords again, remember, a lot of business dealings that have sort of included what you could think of friends. This would be that, it's cursed as it goes. You were meant to see this before abundance came in. And whatever is stolen will be cursed of its own making for those that stole it, in that it's not going to be, because it's not their property. And so it's not going to be what it should be. And so this is the invitation here to exit from these energies. With this Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck, sorry about that beep, we have the discernment coming in, and they're taking another path, the opposite path, and letting these people fight amongst themselves, because they think they have eyes to see, ears to hear. They haven't. And there's a desperation here. And so this Nine of Wands, this discernment, this other path that needs to be taken, is very much so making itself apparent today. And so allow yourself to transmute these energies, recognize them with this Three of Swords in the heart here. but don't allow them to become owned by yourself, for you to start owning what is not yours, then for others to take what is not theirs, and for you to start owning what is not yours, would be the advice for today. Some people might be affected by this in a way of relationship tomorrow, this being tomorrow's reading for the 4th, in that telegram, in that it would be a case of, 1 second, I'm just going to shut this down, that you might be finding out about extra relationships. What will happen here if I just close this? So relationships in that, you know, things that you've been knowing for a while, that you've been hiding from, would be that some people hiding financial issues from a partner coming to light today, and some people hiding, you know, extra, for want of a better word, marital relations coming to light today. Again, this hurts, but it is better to know. It is better to know from a place of divinity and sovereignty. You can't stay in a space like that and claim to be divine and sovereign. It doesn't work. You take that balance away from yourself. You're taken out of your own bank account, for sure. Now for the 5th, let's see, for the 5th, that take us to Sunday, the 5th. We've got the World card. We have the 6 of Swords. Phew. Better Swords card. Thank you. So the energy's lifting and moving. And the 10 of Wands. Nice, 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 nice. So moving on through these energies, and we have the Page of Coins. And it can feel quite slow. And a lot of this eclipse and the things that it brings forward could feel quite tedious, slow. When's this going to end? How much more? You know, but keeping on your plot, keeping your focus, keeping your path, and being very, very determined on it, letting these distractions walk on by, another song, is very important for you to walk into this new world that you're building for yourself, that will be invitation only, and that unfortunately many that feel they're going to be in this type of world aren't going to be in it because of the energies they've been holding, because of the way that they really are not dealing with their inner wounds, the way they're not willing to. And so this is the world opening up to you by staying focused and really, really, truly allowing the dogs to eat the dogs, you know, to enter into a new space. And to do that, we do need to have a lot of debris taken away from us, for sure. And so this World card is the promise of that you are the creator, you are creators. And unfortunately, with all of those nasty swords energies earlier in the week, earlier in this weekend, sorry, then, you know, there is this feeling of, disappointment, because at first there's this feeling of, we're all in this together, and, you know, there's a huge amount of people wanting the same thing, and there is. But there's also a huge amount of people within those that have just woken up, that have not done the work for a long time, or have not done that intense course to really be the creators of the type of world we would want to walk into anyway. So really taking on board for yourself that you are the creator of your reality, that you are able to stay on course, that actually nothing can be taken from you. Nothing can be stripped from you that is yours, because as soon as it is, it's not yours anymore. It doesn't belong to you, because nobody can replicate you. Nobody can be you or infuse the exact infusion into anything, a project, a love, a creation, as you can. And so we've got the 6 of Swords here that speaks of growth and entering into calmer waters. Nice. Namaste, Beth Beat Gaming. Namaste, lovely. And so this is where we do enter into those karma waters, karma thoughts, creating karma waters. In the more traditional decks, it's a boat with choppy waters on one side, a big landscape opening up, hence this being a very powerful combination with the world, and also a karma waters being entered into. And again, it depicts a family in the boat, so bringing you and yours, a lot of the riffraff and driftwood being stripped away. And so yes, that might feel difficult for many, but necessary to be able to create the kind of horizon, the kind of world that you want to create for yourself, the kind of reality that you want to create for yourself. And going through these energies, you know, is a difficult one, but actually very, very powerful for your greatness individually and collectively, for those that are willing to do the same kind of inner work to get there. And so we have this 10 of Wands coming out, which is a whoof, you know, this is the ending of the cycle. And it took for us throughout the weekend in these cards and these energies that have come up to really have the bravery and honor to step away from the endless infighting, to step away from those rogues that want to take from those that they smile at, to step away from all of that, to be able to bring an ending to that cycle is very, very powerful. And again, it feels really rough. It's a bit like labor. It feels really rough, but what a beautiful creation at the end of it. But it's going to take some pain. It's going to take some stripping away. It's going to take some cleansing in order to get there. And the intensity will reflect the rewards on the other side with this world card for sure. You're in India, Big Gaming. Much love to you in India. Thank you for being here with me tonight. It's evening here, and I'm not going to be able to stay on too long tonight because I've got some errands to run. But you're so welcome here. Thank you for being here. How is it in India, my love? How are you getting on there? I hope you're doing well there over in India. What a beautiful place. Beautiful people. I have a lot of Indian friends over here in the UK, funnily enough. I just want to give a message for this weekend in general before I go. In that these are very intense energies. These are very intense times, and can feel very difficult to get through. So we just ask from Spirit, you know, give us what we need to hear. You know, ancestors, feel welcome to come forward to just give me the right information to infuse into this space, to aid people to find their greatness this weekend among the energies that are available to them, to become the alchemists of their life and the creators, the creative force of their reality and of their worlds. Nothing is missing, nothing is broken. And every endeavor they go on is prosperous. Hey, Dick, much love. Tracy, love that. So what messages do we need to pass forward? What gifts do we need to give? What informational? Okay. Six of Coins. Holding the wisdom of where your time and your energy and your generosity goes. In that you strip away from yourself when you give of your scales without wisdom. I'm in the UK, honey, Beat Gaming, I'm in the UK. A lot of the people here are from America, funnily enough. So we're from all over the place. But yeah, the wisdom of knowing where to give, because when you do give, it can seem like this great martyrdom, this great ethos to just give. it actually degrades you spiritually. It actually levels you down physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Because if you haven't got that responsibility, and again, lesson I've learned over this past week, if you haven't got that responsibility to give in a way that is of high wisdom, to the right source, to the right people, to the right thing, then you actually are degrading yourself. So you are degrading your God, your goddess. You are degrading something that is great and beautiful. And so it's about giving in the right spaces and not being tricked into, I'm hearing, this psyop of the love and light, which love and light is not a psyop, but the psyop of that, the hijack of that, is that all love and light is all martyrdom, give, always to be, super sweet, super nice, and give to everything, because actually you do no favors. It actually really does imbalance the karmic bank, so to speak, because even giving to that wrong source without wisdom backing that up, it starts putting that person who is receiving that energy or those things or that generosity in time, pentacles, whatever it might be, money, is actually, you don't know what they're then going to go and do with it. And so that's about you, but your blood, sweat, and tears, one way or the other, started that exchange. So you're tied into the physical result of that giving. And so really giving with discernment and wisdom is so important. Right now I'm hearing from Spirit, and for that we get the 10 of coins, which is actually a beautiful message from Spirit, actually, because we've got the 6 of coins, 6 of pentacles, and then the 10 of coins. So when time, money, your physical blood, sweat, and tears, that all translates into this physical reality that we're in. When you do that, you're entering into a contract. So to enter into that contract with wisdom, oh, how beautiful. To enter into that contract with wisdom, I needed to hear this from Spirit today, so thank you, is when the full dividends can be given to all sides that are involved in this contract. And so if we've got the 10 of pentacles here through giving to the right source with wisdom, and then the 6 of wands comes out, which is this victory. And again, we have the 6 and 6, but it takes the victory is in the entering of the contract with the right people, the right things, with wisdom. Yeah, you can ask me a question. I don't know how to pronounce it. Subhadip Ghosh. You can ask me a question if you can do it quick, because I have to go. But that is the message from Spirit, and what a beautiful message after those intense energies coming through for the weekend. What a beautiful message to have from Spirit, from those ancestors there. What's your question, hon? Can I just say on the bottom of the deck there, wow, the Empress. So through your thoughts, your words, and your deeds, that creates your reality. So the deeds are where you're giving of yourself. Where are your thoughts with that? Where's your wisdom? Beat Gaming, you can email me. Susie's got it up on the screen, I think. I'll put it up there if not. No, Susie's got it up on the screen. You can email me there, and you can request a reading, or you can go on Facebook if you're on there at True Divine 44 and drop me a private message there, and we can get it set up for sure. So just quickly before I go, because I haven't got too much time, so I've got errands to run with the kids. Subhadip Ghosh, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. What are my chances to get a government bank job in 2022? Well, pretty high, Subhadip, because they're going to be taking on a huge amount of people. to set up a lot of the new systems that are predicted were going to be coming in while everyone was distracted with these last 2 years shenanigans. So from a psychic point of view and a common sense point of view, right there and then, I would say that the chances are much higher than they were before anyway. Beloved, hey lovely, much love to you, all love to you. So the 7 of Cups though is coming out. So there's the 4 of Pentacles in reverse for you here, Subhadeep. And so this would be that there's maybe a letting go of something in the physical, that to be brave enough to let go of something for other physical jobs, things, to be able to enter into your space, to be able to not hold on to the old too much, and be brave enough to take those steps that you're led to take. Now the 7 of Cups comes out for you here, in that you're going to need to get a lot more focused on what you want, and if this is the job that you want, I want you to do ritual, i.e. have it written down that I am so successful in my job title, and say the title, and take it like a prescription, like a pill that you need to take 3 times a day, those words, and really infusing that into the emotion, to be able to get that focus, to be able to be brave enough to take those steps of change as and when you're led to, in order to get that job. But very good chances if you get focused, but you need a bit more focus there. I almost had a job once and stuff, says Beloved. You should, okay. Let's see, Beat Gaming. Wow, there's so many psychic sharks on here today. I wish they'd just make their own streams instead of being lazy and jumping on other people's. What were we talking about? Theft, silly people. Okay, so Mara, hey my love. Beat Gaming. Death in reverse, Beat Gaming. That's a major arcana, so it's a big energy. There's something that you're doing that you really need to transition out of. It's not resonating with you any longer. Oh, wow. Judgment in reverse. You have a really strong soul path that is calling you and that is involved in your career. But the rest of the deck is upright, but the divine feminine energy of the Queen of Cups is here. You're not using your intuition enough. You're not being creative enough in your wants and your manifestations for career. The transitional period here with the death in reverse, you're holding on to something that is already dead. Or it is a career path that you're in that is in the very near future going to be dying out. So being brave enough to turn this death the right way up in order to transition into greatness, into newness, because the next card that came out for you was the Judgment card in reverse. And so that would speak to, you've got this huge soul path, but there's a lot you can see here, the naked reason from the tomb, if I put it upright, and the trumpets calling them. There's a lot here that you're not quite brave enough yet to just let go of and be raw and true to yourself, to be getting on that path. Now, this is where in reverse, you're still holding on to something that is dead or dying in career. Now, the 3 of Pentacles comes out then for you, Beat Gaming, in reverse. And this speaks to not very fair play in the workspace. This is Pentacles, it is the workspace, it is teamwork. And so this is where there's not very much a fair play here. There would be stabbing in the back. It's not a great space for you to be in. So being brave enough to take the steps to use your intuition to be guided into a job that represents you. This job is actually harmful to your spirit. It's the path that you're on right now is harmful to your spirit, and there is such greatness here with a change of perception, your perception of your abilities and your ability to manifest and trust the universe has your back when you walk into the new. Hey John, hey, much love to you, my love. So that would be very powerful for you if you can change, if you can look at that through the opportunities through a different lens. I hope that helps you, Big Gaming. But yeah, email me if you want a more in-depth reading. Oh, thank you, beloved. It's not quite finished yet. It's going to get colored soon, but might get more chopped off. I don't know. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I love you all. Thank you for putting up with me being away, helping these goons that don't want to even be helped. And thank you for being here when I come in again. I've missed you all. This is my space. So I hope this helps you reach your greatness with foresight this weekend. These energies are raw, they're real, they're brutal. But if you can ride that storm for all it's worth, then the bounties at the end are going to be bountiful, beautiful, abundant, and persistent. And so love you all. Much love, balance, and wholeness. Thank you to Big Brother Elder Barry and Susie Q for holding space. Hey, Miss Pearl. Yeah, Elder Barry. Hey, the Queen. The Queen is here, Delaney Pearl Jones. Much love to you. I thought about you the other day. Thank you so much. Mwah. Yeah, be awesome to yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you soon. Mwah. Yeah, thank you, Susie. All right.